an arranged marriage, which is foreign in today's world. I don't know why, but then so I want to know, and I know the audience wants to know as well. But how was your start? What was it from each side? When you are looking for some suitors, how was the start?
Well, it's very straightforward. Yeah, I was prospecting and I found her, and that's how we got married.
Well, that's his version. I can tell you my version, and our version is similar. Since I'm 18, my mom's looking for me to get married. So when in India, anyone gets married, what my mother did, or any mother or parents would do it, they'll make their profile on matrimonial site. So I had profile on shadi.com, Bharat Matri, whatever you say. Like my parents every morning with a cup of tea, what they used to do, either open a newspaper or look into the matrimony site and then circle which one, is a guy matches the astrological part. So that was one of the criteria. Okay. But when I came to Australia, I told my parents straight away that I want a guy who's already here. And when I met Himanshu, I can tell you, my father sent him a like. That's how he likes thing. And he told me that I saw your profile, but I didn't like it. And I was like, oh my god, this guy has so much of attitude that he didn't like it. But because we have a huge age gap, I can tell you, we are 8 years apart from each other, and um, so that's okay, things do happen. But I think I still remember the day. It was Tuesday in April. I think it was 30th April. I still remember 30th April 2014. You guys can check the calendar. It was Tuesday when he actually called my parents. Okay, that okay, I like the profile. You like the profile, so we can meet and then call all those things. And this is a funny story that I sent him a friend request on Facebook. I searched him on Facebook and I sent him a friend request. This guy didn't accept the friend request till 8 hours, and I was like, "Oh my god, so much of attitude, Pragati." I was like,
I was in the workshop actually.
so I had this thing that if he doesn't accept it, I'm gonna delete it. But nevertheless, he accepted, and few days later we met. And we met exactly just one day before my birthday, and that's how everything started.
We finalized everything. That's
Hmm.
it. So yeah.
Oh wow, that's really interesting. Like very quick. You know how they say "chat mangni but pyar" type.
Yeah, that's
Was
for
it?
arranged marriage, right?
Yeah, we were married like May we met, July we were married, then September we were married in India. So the same year. That was us.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
People take long, long years to get married, and look at them; they are like so quick, right? So, okay. Now I want to know. Whenever we watch Hindi movies and they have this arranged marriage, the girl comes with a cup of tray with chai and biscuit and offers them, and the mother is like, "Oh, मेरी बेटी ने बनाया." So, explain to us, like, just remember that day and let us know how was it. Like, did she actually come with a child?
No, actually no. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I remember visiting in Melbourne, and I met the family, and I think. And I asked, like, okay, if I can take Shreya out, and there was frowns everywhere. Okay, you know what? Oh my God, he's not married, and he's gonna take the girl out for a chat, and what's happening? But anyway, you know what? That was it, and then just a simple lunch, and nothing was made by her, by the way. It was by the mom. So, but yeah, it was nice. I remember that. Okay, and yeah, and then after that, before I left in the evening, the mom gave me the shagan. Okay, everything is finalized. Okay, that's done. The deal is done. So.
Wow.
It was easy, yeah. I didn't cook anything. I didn't know how to cook at that time.
Okay, that's really interesting because when actually I don't know how. So I think we should stop believing in the movies. Then did you learn to cook before getting married, or did you go to cooking classes?
No,
No.
nothing like that. Nothing. I didn't do any such kind of thing.
Wow, so easy, right? And I think it's really good because he's really easygoing as well. Are you?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, great.
Well, depends
Uh,
upon the situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, we get that. Now, so you said you met, you had lunch, and then you decided, okay, she's the one, he's the one, right? So, Can we say that it was love at first sight?
Well, let's take a step back. You might laugh at it actually. You know what? We have been talking on the phone, and over the phone call, over 3 4 days over the phone call, and we just kind of decided, both of us, okay, you know what, probably it's a right match, and we should go forward. So the parents may be skeptic, but we were not. So we were ready to go forward, and the meeting was just a formality. you know just met, and just everything is finalized, and here we go, just go forward.
Okay, interesting. What was your side?
Similar, I would say. I think for me, the first impression was his manly voice was one thing.
Wow, okay.
Oh.
That was really like even he doesn't know as well. That was one thing,
That
but
works.
I think our thoughts really connected when we spoke over the phone. And there were few days when I was at work and we spoke whole night. That thing. So I never spoke to somebody whole night. So he was the first one. So that made me comfortable as well, and I pretty much decided, yes, he's the one. That time I think I was at my point of my life where looks didn't matter to me. I was like, I need a nice guy. Like, I knew what I wanted and I got that. Yeah.
Okay, so did you get butterflies? Like, when they say, especially you, did you get butterflies when you met him?
Yes, I did actually. I was wearing a butterfly top as a matter of fact.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah, it was nervous, and it was nice and it was nervous at the same time, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, I have this question. I don't know how. I know you have answered briefly, but then I want to ask this. We know in arranged marriages, you have met few women before meeting
A
her.
lot.
Okay, and then she has met few men before you
Few though, not
meeting
a
her.
lot. Yeah.
Now, what was the light bulb moment for you? Like, okay, tada, and this is the guy. And for you, she's the one I want to get married with. What was that moment?
Well, for me, I would say I didn't met like a lot of guys. I didn't meet a lot of them, but there were few. But and most of them were like from a similar background from the North India part where we come from. There's one thing about the North Indians are that they are show off. Like I'm telling you, this is one thing, and I think that was the one thing which, when I saw him, my first thing was the dressing sense was really good. He was the first guy who didn't come in thongs, I tell you, and those big bulky sports shoes. So I think rather than looking anything, me and my brother we were like, oh, we have to look at the shoes first, what he's wearing. So for me, it was looking sharp and nice was one of the things, and I don't know about you.
Look, for me, it was simple. I was having a conversation, and like, we have learned so much in the business that, when you speak to someone on the phone, you can see, what is the right match or not. So I was just kind of like applying all those, what I learned, and I wanted to see the mindset, what she thinks, what she gonna do in life. Is she just like, settling for less in life? She wanna do more, and that was it for me. It was certain criteria in the list. I went through that. I said, okay, you know what, things finalized, and let's go and meet, and move on.
Okay, so you had a checklist.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I was told that, you make a list, you write on all the things, and so I was just doing that, in my free time. So yeah.
Wow. So did you have a checklist for him as well?
I didn't have a checklist, but I was sure that these few things I really want in my partner, and that's what I got. So that was one thing I could say that, and it ticked it. So yeah, I think it's like it's the destiny, when you say you meet the right person. So it doesn't matter, what the time is or whatever is. So yeah, that was one thing we clicked. Yes. Very different personalities overall, and I think opposite attract, and that's what happened to us. Yeah.
Anyway, it literally took me 1.5 years to find Shreya, so I said I didn't want to let that go opportunity. So
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
nice. So, what I understood, I think the audience will agree with me as well that you have to dress sharp, all the single ones, okay, anytime, anywhere. Okay, that's what business has taught. So, but you were not in the business, right? But I want to ask this question to you, Manju, that she was not in business, but what were those qualities? Let's just say three qualities which you were like, okay, tick, 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 and then she's the one.
I,
well,
I even don't know.
yeah.
You find a lot of answers
I have
in
to
these
recollect my
questions.
memories. Okay, so what I recall from those conversations was simple thing. She was open and transparent. She actually tell me, okay, this is the money I make, and and she was asking me, okay, you know what? Do you have any problem if I make more money than you? I say, yeah, I don't have a problem. I'll be happy if you make more money than me. I'm like, wow, okay. And yeah, she says, oh, I want to study further. Do you have any problem? I said, no, not at all. So I could see that where she's coming from. She's progressing, forward looking, and of course, being living with a family, and the family has an influence. So that's what you really want at the end of the day. So yeah, that sort of, it's not like very tough criteria as such, but it was very simple that someone is open and honest and transparent, want to do more in life, and that's what actually I am. I want to do more in life, and I say, okay, you know what, this makes sense. But a lot of other girls I met, everyone was very different mindset. It was a very well, not much connect, and there was so much disconnect. But here I say, you know what, I don't need to vet too much. So things looks good, okay, let's go, and yeah, those sort of things basically.
Okay, that's really nice. Now I have this question. I know I have a lot of questions, but then this question really hit me. Like, in arranged marriages, it's not just you getting married to someone,
Yeah.
right? When he was there, who was the first person who was like impressed from your family that okay, this guy is the
Oh,
one for her?
yeah,
My
interesting.
family, I would say, I think my sister-in-law. So I actually spoke to her because my brother was a little bit adamant, I would say, or he was like, if I like the guy, then only you say yes. So I think my sister-in-law was really impressed. Like, I would say more than anybody was chatting, she was chatting to him. So yeah, but then obviously my parents were as well, but definitely, and my sister-in-law was the one who was really impressed initially.
Okay. How about yourself?
I just went by myself, so 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 it was only me, and yeah, I just went, and just went to meet the family, and yeah, I think she told me that my brother is like very much adamant, and if he approves, and later on she told me that looking at your shoes, he was impressed. I said, okay, no, that's it, so
Oh, so basically you went all prepared.
of course, you gotta do that, right? You gotta give your best shot, right?
The best. Okay, guys, guys. Yes, we have known about how they got started, how they got married. Right now, today I wanna play some games with you.
Oh.
Right, I want you guys to play the games.
Okay.
Okay, so my first game is it's a very fun game, Dub
Mhm.
Charade or Pictionary, whatever you want to say. I'm gonna give you few.
Oh, she's all prepared though.
Yeah, I am prepared for my guest.
Oh,
All
wow.
right. So each one of you has 5 cards.
Hmm.
You cannot see it unless I tell you. So
Mhm.
you see one card, see it yourself, show it to the audience, and then you explain it to the other person without speaking. You can
Oh.
draw, but then you cannot
So I have to
speak.
show it to the audience first, then look at it.
Yeah, it would be good if you
Okay.
do that. Yeah.
But we can act.
Yeah,
Or
you
we
can
don't have to
act.
only draw.
Yeah, you can draw, you can act anything, but just not speak.
Ah,
Okay.
Okay, let's start with Himanshu first. He goes all the 5, then then we switch on to
Sure.
you. Okay, you upside down, please.
oh, okay.
Okay, have a look. I think this is a fun one.
Oh my god. I don't know if I can understand his drawing.
This is fun, especially this one, wasn't it?
What is he drawing? What's that? Is it a man or is it an animal? What it is? Okay, is it a toy? No.
You can act.
Yeah, Veer. It's baby. It's baby, or is it Veer? One, Veer, baby. Okay. Oh, diaper. Is it diaper?
Yes.
Okay, that was interesting. Let's go for the second one. Yeah, okay, fine. I think you got the hard ones.
We can stop. I don't mind.
You cannot draw the exact thing.
You can
Oh.
act as well.
Yeah. But this one is tough. I don't know how, but he got the tough ones.
Oh my god. That's okay. But I have to guess now.
So I can't draw exact thing what is written there.
Mm-hmm. You can make sound of whatever it does. Do you agree, audience?
Yes.
Okay. I'm having fun here, honestly.
Well, I don't know if I'll understand his drawing. There are mountains,
Seems
water.
like water as
There's
well.
water.
Quack quack.
Duck. Duck.
Yeah.
So it's a duck. Two things.
I think we'll give that.
Duck.
I think we should give that. Duck is the one. There's something in front of the duck, but that's going to be really difficult.
Rubber duck.
Yeah. How did you get it?
Because there's nothing else in front of the duck.
That's amazing, isn't it? Like they really know each other.
Yeah, at least she can decipher my drawing.
All right. So.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's easy.
That's easy. Let's see.
You guys should have seen this drawing earlier.
Yeah, you should show people first what you're drawing. Or maybe you can draw that way that everybody sees.
Okay.
Oh my god. Is it food?
Okay.
Bowl? Food? Okay. Puree? Dal?
You want to show it to the audience first?
So it's a food. It's a food. It's a soup. It's a pasta. Pizza. Dal bhat. Masu bhat.
Definitely not masubad.
Puree. Basin curry. Curry rice. Or
I think there is a time limit, and I think Himanshu. Okay, he's giving another try. He's giving another try.
potato. Beans. Spaghetti.
Say give up. I think that's gonna be easier.
It's a food though. In a bowl. No. Okay, I don't know.
Okay, all right. I think I will give it to the. Can I have a look? Okay, how is it? It's a jalebi.
Oh my
I'm just trying to draw like how the shape of jalebi is.
I thought you would do this and she would recognize one
Oh, yeah.
straight away.
I never made one, so
This looks more like intestine.
I thought maybe beans puree though.
No. Okay. So let's hold on to those two, Himanshu. We'll give it to Shrey.
okay.
We can go back and
Oh. This is easy.
okay, I'll take that.
Food. Egg. Chai. Sugar.
Okay, let me draw.
Grapes.
Does that look like grapes?
Pani puri.
Nice one.
Yep, that was the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I kept the thing.
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's
it
okay.
will
I'll take it. Come. Ready for the next one?
I showed him the one.
Oh God! How would I do this? Who made this? Who got this?
The production team did it, not me.
Oh
Okay.
God!
Let's just do the first part. It doesn't have to be the second word.
Mm.
Baby. Me, baby.
Okay.
You can make noise as well, like you did for background. Okay.
Cat. Kitten.
Okay, this
Pig.
is their sign language, I think.
Wolf. Pig, wolf. Elephant. Mouse.
Okay. So that's the first one. That's okay. It was a
Mousetrap.
mousetrap. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
So this was because Veer's favorite poem that he dances on.
Okay, that's
Mhm.
interesting. I'm like, how did he understand that? Doesn't look like a mouse.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh.
Chicken.
Masurat.
Masu bhat. Rice.
Ramen.
Soup. Ramen. Tukpa.
Really, I'm craving for food and they're talking about everything.
Spaghetti. Momos. Mm. Uh, what do they eat? Rice. Huh? Dal bhat.
I think it's a.
Yamri.
Okay, let's show them. Let's show. Okay, I think we should call it up.
You want to try once more? Chatpat.
Oh, really?
My thing was that there's noodles, right? Noodles, chatpat. You break them and have it.
You wanna show me some onion and this and
Okay, I think we should call for that game. So I would say Himanshu won because his drawings, I don't know how shared this effort. But then, yeah. You were
That's
great at acting, she was great at understanding. I
see,
would
that's how we
say. Yeah.
Gel
That's how
together.
you jam. Okay, perfect. All right then. So we have this beautiful audience, right? And I just want to know from you. I know you all may be so excited to know about them, talk to them, right? If anyone has any questions about their marriage or anything about them, anyone?
Well, I have a question.
Okay, here you go.
We stand.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so we've been hearing you for a few minutes, right? And you are our mentor, so we just want to know three things that we don't know about you guys. Each of you.
Oh my God.
Okay,
I'm sure that will be interesting.
Bhupesh, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Bhupesh Rai, and I'm here, in the beautiful place,
Okay,
seeing our
perfect.
mentors. Yeah.
Thank
Oh,
you,
okay,
thank
three
you.
things. You're
So
right.
3 things I don't know about him.
No,
No.
they
Or
don't
he
know
does.
about
We
it.
Oh,
don't
you
know
don't
about
know.
you.
Okay, just let me. Okay.
Wow. They know pretty much everything.
I know. I don't know what to say. Maybe I can say one thing's definitely. I'm a very super lazy person sometimes.
I
You
think we
can
all
say-
are.
You all. I think you're gonna say how you all know that. 3 things.
Yeah, I love cooking. I don't know if you know. I don't know.
Oh,
Nice.
You
if
should come
anyone
home.
doesn't know, Imanshu makes the best chicken.
Wow.
And Shreya makes the best dal makhani.
Okay.
Oh.
That's good. Second thing. Okay.
Yeah, I probably can say uh, I'm a movie buff. I don't know people know that or not. I like watching movies, like in
Mm.
series. In I can watch as many as want, in one go. What else?
Okay, I can say one thing. I hate cooking. You don't know that. But I have to cook. But yeah, another thing. Okay, I don't know. I think you guys know pretty much every single thing about us, so we don't have to tell you that what you don't know about me.
Uh,
Maybe I can tell this thing that I don't know. I think you know everything. Maybe
yeah,
I
I
can say that
can't
I'm gonna enter
actually.
my 30s next week. That's what I can say. You don't know that.
She
You're
spilled the
young,
beans.
yeah. So that's pretty much. But there's nothing else I
Yeah,
can
there's
think
nothing
of.
much I
Yeah.
can remember, but yeah, most of the stuff is very open.
Mm.
So I think two. Let's go with the two things now.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
would like to add, if I don't know if everyone knows or not, Shreya is very fast in getting ready. She doesn't take long time compared to
Yeah,
girls.
Yes,
I take
yes,
longer. I take longer.
actually,
Okay, so it's
that
the
is
other way
one
around.
thing. Yeah.
I take longer. So third
Mm.
thing, that's it.
So wherever we have to go, I'll take 15 minutes, he'll take an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe an
Really.
hour 15.
So yeah, that's
Okay.
one thing.
Okay. Amazing. Amazing. Now we know about how your marriage started and the first phase of your life. Let's say, right? Let's move on. Switch gears. Let's say in depend my coach's language, switching gears. Now, tell us about your after marriage life.
Oh,
Oh.
How was it? And specifically, if I have to, his head speaks about everything. If I have to specifically ask, how was year one versus year five?
yeah. Year one was Tom and Jerry.
Actually, I think 6 months were very rosy, like very nice. You are in that lovey-dovey mode. I think even if you burp as well, you'll like that other person too. But 5 years, then you're used to of the person. I think if you survive with someone for 5 years, then you know you'll survive with that person forever.
Like she likes
Yeah.
surprises, you know what, and that's what I struggled with. Like, and we had a lot of
There
fights
are a
on
lot of
that,
stories on that,
a
I
lot of
can tell you.
stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, like now, oh, it's okay. That's fine. We just at the end of the day, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, Himanshu, I think he had to. That's what my personal thing is, that he's not a romantic guy at all.
Uh,
Like,
Okay.
so now I've learned after 8 years now that if I want something, I have to directly tell him, look, this is what I want for my birthday.
yeah, I'm not
Please
very
get
good at
me.
guessing, so yeah.
Now I just take the card and buy. So that's easy. So that's the change, I would say. Yeah. But it was not smooth initially, but it went smooth, honestly. Yeah.
Hmm. Was there any change, specific things like when the first few months up to a year, we are more into impressing the person, and
Hmm.
like, okay, this is the person I want to be, so have that lovey-dovey time as you mentioned, and everything is rosy. But what did you find any change later on?
Hmm.
No.
Changes. There's a lot of changes. I think the biggest change was his wardrobe.
Oh
I
yeah,
actually
Oh.
chugged a lot of his wardrobe out
she
when
threw
we.
away some of my favorite stuff I used to wear.
So he came, like, I remember this thing. It was a very funny incident. He came to meet me in a bell bottom jeans, and the first thing I did
That
when
was the first
we.
time, by the way. It was like in between, courtship period. So
Yeah, courtship period. So I chugged this. So I think we changed his wardrobe, was
yeah,
the biggest change in the first year, was the
now she
wardrobe.
gives the approval and I wear it. That's it. So,
See, I think the quote always goes right. Wife is always right.
absolutely.
Okay, now adding on to that question, when did you realize? Was it a moment, a vacation, or any time when did you actually realize that okay, I really am in love with her. I'm in love with him. Or what was the
Hmm.
gesture of love?
I'll let him answer this question.
I'm just thinking.
If I have to tell you the moment, I think the one moment when we got married here, and the next day I went back to Melbourne because my parents didn't allow me to
Yeah.
stay here. So that was one thing, and I really didn't want it to go, and I was like begging, like, or praying. I would say, "Ki, please don't let me go." Now I'm married officially, but my parents didn't let me stay with him until we were married officially in India. So that was the time, and then when we stayed apart 6 months after marriage, proper marriage as well. So
Yeah, I remember like suddenly you asked me this, and actually Melbourne, amazing weather. She went. She actually, fell sick. She was down with a cold and everything. She couldn't sleep at night. And
And he was in the conference
no, I was
that
in the
time.
conference. No, not in the not every time the conference. But so yeah, so there have been times that we turn on the Skype and
Oh,
keep it
yeah.
running entire night, and I'm
Hmm.
sleeping, and she's on the screen, I'm sleeping. So it probably work. You can say those sort of timings. So
Yeah, we've done that bit as well,
look, a
which
lot
I've
of
wanted
yeah.
to enjoy. Yeah,
Okay, Skype times.
that
Yeah,
was
she's
Skype
sick.
was the time
She's
at
sick
that
and
time.
she's sleeping, and I'm like sick, but the screen is in between. So it's just as if like you are on the same bed actually. So
But
Yeah.
still, I can tell you one thing. Even in the eighth year, there's still some times when you get butterfly. Still,
Oh.
yeah.
oh wow.
That's what we were talking about the other as well. I still can get sometimes the butterflies.
See, I think that's what married life, or I don't know much about married life, but then I can say that I think that's what relationship, a true relationship, brings into, because you always feel
Hmm.
up and going with the person, always happening with that person, right? So that's that. But I will have another question. Oh my god, I have so
So
many
many
questions.
questions, Pragati.
What is the best compliment you have received from the other
From
person so far?
have to really think on that. Mm.
I can
You
tell.
okay?
Yeah, I told her mom as well. She makes better food than her mom.
Oh,
And so,
Oh, okay.
and I don't know how she took it, but yeah.
nah, I really liked it because my mom's food is amazing. But when he told my mom this thing that she cooks, I was like, okay, that's good. I think the best compliment was this just happened very recently. I told him, sometime I like being complimented. So whenever I get ready, if you compliment me, it's good. So it is very recent that now he started like every time whenever I dress well or like getting going out or sometime he just compliments me. You look
Yeah, I
nice and
remember.
pretty. I love your dress. I like your dress. So that's something
Yeah, that
really
was
nice.
also a disaster moment. I can remember. I remember that actually. So that's how I learned actually how to. So she asked me how to dress. I say okay, and
Okay.
then we had a bit of nice conversation, and then she told me a nice way. Okay, it's like sometimes it's good to be said a little bit more than okay and this and that. So that's how. So yeah.
Okay is just not okay. Right? Okay, thank you so much, Imanju and Shreya, for that. I really want to ask, there may be a few other people in the audience. Do you have any question that you would like to ask them? Oh, great.
Okay, hi everyone. My name is Anusha. I have a question for Shreya and Himanshu. How did your life change after we were born?
Oh.
Hmm.
I think after
After
Veer was born, it changed completely. Now, from I would say, from a couple, we are then a new parent, and one thing girls, a tip: make sure your kid is after their dad, so you have all the time to enjoy. So that was my strategy every time. But no, I'm just kidding. But it is more beautiful now. The journey is very beautiful, and we both personally enjoy it, and he's been a great help, the great support to me during this time until the time when with the second one as well. So I think we know each other much more better after having Veer than before that. That's what personally I think. Yeah.
I can tell you that what, when you are in that the maternity ward in the operating theater and you see your wife giving birth, so then you realize like the journey she has to go through to give a birth to a kid. So you start to give more respect to her, like what she's all about. And anyway, like with Veer coming in, so it's just like things you can say, you try to plan an excursion time outside, going outside, but now you have those times with Veer, having those conversations, having a bit of playing with him, do multiple different activities and running around, running after him. So it's just like different sort of fun element in the home. So that's I would say. It's just that made me more fun loving person than I was
Hmm.
before.
I think
So
there's never a dull moment,
that
touch wood,
moment,
at our house
yes,
anymore.
exactly,
So that's one thing, yeah. And we both are enjoying it.
yeah. And actually, like I was telling her that I'm more excited for the second kid now. Then like of course I was excited with Veer, but it was a nerve wracking moment initially, first kid. But I'm more excited for the second kid. So and it's very rarely like you see people have nerve wracking for a second as well. So
Okay, all right. Thank you, Anusha, for that amazing question. We got to know more. We got to know more about from one single to couple with kid, right? We got to know more about your relationship. Now I have a game.
Oh God,
It's
again.
called rapid fire. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ask few questions first to Shreya, but you have to answer about Himanshu.
Okay.
And Himanshu has to write the answer as well. My questions are specific, so you guys can answer. I would suggest you don't see each other's answer because you have to.
Oh, we need another pen, actually.
Oh, you do?
That's okay. I'll speak. You can. Oh no, I have it here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right. So the first question, it's about Himanshu. So Shreya is gonna answer about Himanshu.
Okay.
Is Himanshu a summer or winter person? What does he prefer more?
Well,
Please don't say autumn. It's not in the option.
You write as well, no?
You have to
Or
write
right.
as well, or else you
About
say
me.
yes about whatever she says.
Uh,
Can be a bit contradictory, I would say.
okay.
Okay, let's see. Let's see the answer.
Ooh.
Was it right? Oh my God. That's good.
Okay, you don't contradict each other. I think it's on the left. On your
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so next question. Is Himanshu a cat or a dog person? Oh, she's so quick.
I hope that's the right one.
Okay. Oh.
We both are no cat lovers.
Okay, that's amazing. So we
And I
know-
also know what dog he wants if we get one. So
Which one?
there are 3 options we have. So when we get it, we'll let you guys know.
Okay,
That's
we
a
have to-
suspense.
it's a suspense. I think
If we get it.
Yeah, you will get it. Yeah, but then
Let's
we'll
see.
Wait, we'll wait. If Himanshu could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Oh.
Oh my god! I think this is love. This is the definition of
Oh.
love, I guess.
Oh, sorry. I've made. Yeah.
So both of their answers were home. Interesting. That's amazing.
I stopped just for a second when I wrote HO and then I was like, if it's going to be right or wrong.
Okay, next question. What is Himanshu's love language? Oh my god, this is amazing. Love, food plus respect. That's amazing. That's right. That's really there's a saying in Hindi, right?
By the way, we didn't practice that before, right?
We practice different questions.
Yeah. Okay. I never told them any questions, by the way. I'm being very honest with you. They don't know any of the questions. So, okay, moving on. Sunrise or sunset? Sunset before sunrise after being. Okay.
What did she write?
Now this is very diplomatic.
No, it is
answer.
sunset. The rise is only because he wakes up at 6 o'clock, so we have to be up.
Okay,
But
so
it's always
sunset.
been sunset,
Sunset,
yes.
technically. All right, so sunset is the answer. Okay, we'll move quickly to the next question. What is the first thing he notices when he sees you? We got the answer earlier. He's always okay, but what does he see first in you?
Generally, he sees me, or whenever I come
when
from
you
somewhere.
when you dress up, or you're ready to go
Oh,
somewhere.
go somewhere. Okay.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
Okay. The question is, what is the first thing you notice in her whenever you guys are going out when she is dressed up and she comes out ready? Ta-da! Moment. Looking pretty. Beautiful wife. Okay, same, but wow. Okay, that's really amazing how you guys. Do you have like telepathy or something?
I think yes now. Maybe yes.
We think alike a lot of times.
Okay, that's really nice. Now, moving on. What is Himanshu's me time? What does he like to do in his me time?
Hmm.
Can I list them?
Oh no. Let's say just one. Something he does. Uh-oh.
This is what I think.
Wow, that's amazing.
What did she write?
Movies
Uh,
with lots of S.
He can watch whole night movies and I'll sleep.
Okay. All right. I know this is really cliche, but then his favorite food.
Oh,
it's easy.
is it?
Hmm.
I hope this one is not complicated.
Momo.
Oh
No.
Actually, that was also, but
See,
Yeah.
this is the reason why I got the boards because I knew Himanshu would agree to whatever Shreya says. Okay, moving on. I thought this was the easiest.
actually,
No, he eats anything I cook. Like even if I give him bread, cucumber, and tomatoes, and then he will eat that as well without complaining.
funny,
Or
this
he-
was the question. I was thinking, if you're gonna ask me, I'm gonna write idli and kalachani, but somehow I forgot the second part.
Yeah,
Anyway.
so it's very easy to feed Himanshu. Like you don't have to worry about what to cook tonight.
Okay, that's really
That's
good.
never a question or confusing question.
It usually doesn't happen that way.
No, it's very easy at my home, so it's easy.
That's right.
I'm the fussy one.
Okay, moving on quickly. Beach or mountain for Himanshu? Which does he prefer?
Which mountain?
Like
Beach or mountain?
Ah,
Okay, last question for about Himanshu. One song Himanshu can listen anytime, anywhere, any number of times.
Oh.
Except the audio's podcast from the
This is a
business.
Punjabi song. How do I? Okay.
I'll read it out. Oh my god! There's a Punjabi song.
There's a collaboration
Gurdas
of
man.
three singers.
Yeah.
So he loves that song. So you can play that. So we can play it later.
Okay, we can if the time allows. Now I'll be really quick because we want to know more about Shreya as well, right? Don't we?
Yes.
Okay, audience, you don't have to wait any longer because the next part is on Shreya. But you both have to answer. Himanshu, the question is for you. Please answer about Shreya. Is Shreya a morning or an evening person? I think we already know the answer. Okay, I guessed it right because he has to wake up every
See,
day at
nurses
6.
can never be morning person. I can tell that.
Okay, thank you. So, if Shreya could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? Please, let's not write home. Home sweet home is always there, but
She could live wherever.
Not travel that much, so I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, let me guess.
I don't know if it's right.
wow,
Yes.
they really think alike, right? Right, guys? Okay, quick. Okay, this is rapid fire, so let's
Okay.
be quick. Okay, so favorite food?
Oh my god.
Chole bhature, is that right? Oh, okay. Now, quickly moving on to the next one. What is Shreya's love language? I think I know the answer to this.
I hope he's right.
They did mention about it, right? Okay. Now, moving on. What is Shreya very scared of? Any insect, animal, something like that that she's really
Oh.
scared of?
Oh, this should be easy.
Snakes. Okay.
Because I can't even watch them on TV. I'll be like they're near me, so I can't. I can't think about them.
What annoys Shreya the most?
What? What?
What annoys Shreya the most?
Right now, currently,
Okay.
Right now.
current
Okay,
phase.
let's say right now. We're waking up in the middle of the night. I hope
No.
not doing chores.
No, this is.
Waking up in the
I was like not doing chores.
Okay, okay,
Yeah, waking up in the morning right at this stage, yes.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So again, the question: beaches or mountains?
This is, I don't know.
Yeah, she doesn't like.
Anywhere.
No, she doesn't like mountains anyway. So.
Okay. I think they're planning for a beach house. That's why they both have the
Yes.
beach.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Mornington Peninsula.
moving on quickly. Last question: jeans or dresses? What does Shreya like more?
Hmm.
Somebody just said.
Okay, perfect. That's amazing. That wasn't it amazing, guys? They
Yes.
know about each other, and guess what? I have a gift hamper for them,
Oh.
and I think I'm always right. So, I was thinking if Himanshu wins or Shreya wins, how would I give a gift that is individual for them? So I have a gift, and you know what? They both scored the same number. They answered the same number of questions. We missed one each, right? So it's 9 out of 10. And I have a gift for you.
Oh
Here's
wow.
the gift.
Thank you. That's a big
You know what? I want you to show it to the audience what the gift is.
Oh, wow.
Well, we's gonna be happy.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Nonsense box with a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you.
got-
Dinosaur, nonsense box.
Okay, can we show it to the audience in
Thank
Yeah.
you so much.
it's always easy to give it to the child. No one. Na tera na mera.
See, nowadays it's all about wheel shopping. Like if we go
Yeah,
out,
we
we,
just-
end up spending for him than us.
We just go out and we don't shop for ourselves, but shop for me. So
He's a growing child.
Yeah.
Anyway. So anyone in the audience would like to okay. Anisha, you don't get a second chance. Let's go with Surabhi.
Okay, my question to Shreya and Himanshu is: you guys ever fight, and when having a fight or some dispute in your thing, so who is the one who normally comes and apologize?
Oh, interesting.
Well, now it's like I'm like just finish it. I don't want to be, but it was him always initially him. We've had days where we have not spoken for like weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, but now it's like yeah, whatever, just finish it.
yeah, maybe now, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Oh, that's too
something like
long.
that.
5-10 seconds. I was like, fine, yeah, okay, finish it off.
I know Shreya and Himanshu for quite a few years now. I remember Shreya saying this that whenever they have a fight, they always say, "Okay, we'll fight in Bali." Okay, we'll fight
That's
in
what
Dubai.
us, yeah. So we don't
have that.
Nah, we don't do it anymore. Like we don't fight. We always say we'll fight in the vacation if we have to.
Okay, that's amazing. I think a tip for all the couples. We have another question. Yes, Anusha.
So I have a question for Shreya and Himanshu both. Like you just portrayed how compatible you both are. Any great 3 tips for a strong marriage since you both have arranged marriages?
Ooh. All the singles and almost getting married at once, please make a note of it. Take out your pens and papers, everyone.
All right. You want to say anything?
I think the first thing which I've even wrote as well is respect is one of the really major thing in the marriage. Happy marriage, respect is really important. Men have ego, even women have ego. So I think there used to be days when we used to scream at each other, but one thing I realized that I can get so many things get it done from Himanshu when I speak to him in a nicer way rather than screaming at him. So that's why I said now I tell him what I need and he just gets me that. The second thing is we are very transparent with our finances and money wise. Like I think since the very day one, he knew how much I make. And we've even, I tell you, we don't have separate bank accounts anymore. So we are very transparent with our money. And do you want to share anything last?
Yeah, and
Finances.
then you know what? Just be and as you open and transparent, and then share the load. I think I mentioned that in the
Very
training as
important.
well. That there is no task that which is her task or my task. You know, you just fill it in wherever you can. Yeah, and just respect and
Yeah,
love each other, right?
love each other. Be happy with your spouse and partner. I think there's never been a time, because with arranged marriage, you're like, you don't know how the person is or their background is or how many girlfriends they've had in the past. I think I've never asked him this question, that have you ever had a girlfriend, because I think I trust him. Yeah, so yeah, that's what from our side. So
Okay.
these three things is very important.
Yeah, and don't just say that, oh, because now we are kids we don't love each other. Is the kid is the only love.
Yeah, actually, that's where one thing we've really
We were just
practiced this
discussing
thing.
actually a few days
Yeah.
back that I was talking to one of my friend, and he was telling me that, oh, the kid is everything in my life now. So where is the wife now? So yeah, I mean, like it's very cliche sort of,
He's
you know.
he is still the date my first priority, because I know the kids will leave you one day, but he's not good. That's what my mother says as well, and I love that from her, that you guys will leave me one day, but my husband will not leave me till the death part us. So
Yeah. So
that's thing I know that it's with us as well. So
Thank you, Anusha, for that amazing question. Because I really wanted to ask that, and you asked it. Thank you. You stole my words. I think we have telepathy as well.
well, we have to check with the spouses then.
yeah.
No, I think it's the vibes coming out from them to us. I believe so. Anyway, moving on. I'll be really quick because we are gonna wrap up. And on a parting note, I just want to ask you. I know it's. I don't want to ask about business question, but business has been a part of your life, right?
Yep.
And we have seen it in you.
Hmm.
It's not that you just say it; you live by it. But how has business made life easier for you?
Hmm.
Do you understand?
Well, I would say that the values I could learn from the business, I wouldn't be able to learn outside. You know, having a good family, being a good father, and being a good husband, that is the first impact I would say. And respecting each other, so that way the home is always happy home. So there isn't like the tension movement in the home. We always have a solution focus mind on any challenges, any problems we have. So yeah, those sort of things from the business point. And here comes Veer actually.
Oh yes, our little guest.
Yay! I think I just want to say one thing. I am married to Himanshu is just because of this business. Because if you have seen him outside the business, the way he was, I would have never agreed to even like his photo as well. So what? This is actually true. Like, if you would have seen, he used to have that goatee thing here. You know that triangle thing on the that beard, and I'm like, what is this? And that tere naam hairstyle. I honestly I hated men or guys who had that tere naam that used to me. I've never watched that movie because I didn't like the hairstyle of Salman Khan. I'm a Salman Khan fan, but oh my god, it was like, thank God you didn't show me those photos, otherwise I would have not said yes to you. So yeah, I think that's one of the things really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think uh, we've gone we've
Come a long
become
way. Yeah,
better
actually, yeah.
version because of the values or what this business teaches us. Yeah, so yeah.
So,
And
everyone, I would like to call it a wrap because our showstopper Veer Ahuja has been here, right? He's walked through the aisle and he's been with his parents. And I really want to thank Shreya and Himanshu because
Thank you.
apart from business, I know we got to know more about you. And I'm pretty sure the audiences enjoyed listening to them, getting to know about married life and married with kids life, married with another kid and another kid life, right? So I really enjoyed talking to you, and I would like to thank my audience as well because it's been really amazing. Thank you so much. So, Gandhi Galaxy, that is a wrap from my side. Pravati Shrestha signing off from Port Stevens, and I'm excited to know who the version 3 host is going to be. So, with that, logging off. Bye bye.
say bye. Yay!